everybody, welcome back to my channel for this video, which is all about a limitless card from Odeon. I wanted to go into my subscription and kind of talk a bit about why I subscribe to my limitless on Odeon, what that is, what equivalents there are for it in different cinemas, and just why I think it's a fantastic deal and a fantastic thing to do if you are someone that goes to the cinema regularly or someone that wants to get into the cinema regularly. Then this is a great way to go. So yeah, let's get into it, shall we? I've looked up now. I've been a limitless member for Odeon since 2018. Obviously the card number is going to be blacked out because this is my my actual running account. Now you don't get these anymore, unfortunately. Everything's gone digital, as everything has since COVID, but so I just kind of keep mine on my wall, just as like a souvenir type thing really. But yeah, this is my ticket to the cinema. So what it is, so what is Limitless? So Limitless, as many other ones that you've got, Cineworld, which is unlimited. This is, I think, maybe the equivalent to, I believe it's like is it an AMC pass in America, and a little bit as well to that movie pass that went pretty much bankrupt and dead in America. So this is my pass to the cinema. I pay a monthly fee, and in doing so I am able to see as many movies as I like, asterisks, okay, for free. I say asterisks because I'm going to get into it now. So I pay a flat fee. Now this used to all be one fee when I first started. I believe it was £20.99 or £22.99 a month, and you would go and you'd be able to sit in any normal, like a regular seat for free as many times as you like, as long as they weren't overlapping, and you could only advance book up to four, I believe it's 4 showings on that card. You can go and see as many as you like. I believe it's maybe max 5 a day, but like on the day, so you could go in and you could book up 5 on the day, but actually like advanced screenings and stuff like that, advanced booking, it's maxed to 4. So you would you'd pay that, you'd be able to go and sit in a regular seat, and anything else, so whether it was a recliner or whether it was like a premium seat, it was, I believe, ranging from 50p to about £2 extra. So it was cheaper than sitting and buying like a reclining seat ticket, but you still had to pay a little bit extra. Now that's changed since then, and it's now split. This is for Limitless anyway. I can't comment on Cineworld or anyone like that, but for Odeon they split it into my Limitless and then my Limitless Plus, which I am my Limitless Plus. So you pay, it's now £17.99 I believe for standard my Limitless, which is what I just said, and I believe they take out the London screens. So if you lived in London, you'd have to always get the upgraded version. So they took the London ones out, and you can sit in any normal seat, and it's £17.99 a month. I pay £19.99 a month, so a couple quid extra, and that allows me not only to do the London screens, but also to sit in any seat I want for free. So I can sit in a recliner screen, I don't have to pay an upgraded price. I can sit in a premium seat, I don't have to do that. The only stuff that I have to pay for with seats would be if I wanted to do, I believe, an IMAX. I don't know about laser, because I'm around Taunton. We do not have like a laser screen, we do not have an IMAX screen, so that doesn't really affect me. But you would have to, if you live near an IMAX screen, you would have to pay, I believe it's £5 for the IMAX. It's again a lot cheaper than doing it, going and buying it if you didn't have one, but that's something to keep in mind. So for me, I get my money's worth out this very quickly, because my local cinema, it used to be very expensive. It used to be like ridiculous. It used to be like 15 quid a ticket. Now they've price matched it pretty much to our other local in Bridgewater. So it's about, a standard ticket's about £7.99, £8, and the premium is £10. And then obviously you've got your like your recliner screen stuff like that, which is about £13–14. So I go every week, and a lot of the times I will do double bills or triple bills where I would see multiple movies in a day. So I pretty much get my money back within 2 visits of this, and anything else is extra. Now, I do have to take into consideration, I obviously have to get here because I'm about 25-30 minutes away, and it's about £48 a month for me to do 4 viewings, 4 trips down to the cinema every month. So that's another reason why I tend to do a lot more in one day, because it just saves me hassle. If I'm paying £12 to get down there, I'm going to watch a few movies. So granted, yes, if you were to take in that consideration and you were going to add in to try and beat over how much money you'd have to pay for your fuel as well, then it mounts up. I probably would hit even, just on the basis that I do religiously go and I do see a lot more movies. So I do pretty much maybe hit even, or maybe some months, if it's busy month, I will probably go above it and get into profit. But I try not to take that into consideration, because it's something that if I was travelling, there's no local cinema where I live. I live a good 15 minutes away from Bridgewater or 25 minutes away from Taunton. So either one, I would have to pay to get there. I'd have to pay fuel to travel there. So for me, I don't take into consideration at all. Other people, obviously, they will have to. I'm very fortunate that I'm able to afford this, and I'm able to afford the fuel every month, and it doesn't matter to me. It doesn't break the bank for me. I've yet to go to, like I said, like a premium cinema. So I've yet to do like the IMAX, and I've yet to do like a laser showing. Now, I don't really know what the laser showings are. I'm guessing it's something to do with the screens. I do want to go down to the IMAX. The problem is the closest IMAX to me is Cardiff, and that's about an hour and a half, 2 hours away. And if I don't really want to be doing public transport, because that's about 35-40 quid just for one trip, and then you'd have to add on however much it is there, and then obviously it's a day trip, so you're going to be getting stuff to eat and stuff like that, as opposed to where I stay at home and eat and then go in because I live local. So it's a bit of a problem to do that stuff. I do want to try it at least once, and I'm just waiting for the right movie to do that for. But yeah, I'd imagine that if you were mixing in your like your standard movie viewing with an IMAX viewing every so often, you would see quite a lot of a difference with what you would be making profit on, as opposed to maybe me that just stays in normal screens. But I love it. Like I said, it gets me out. You can pay it yearly or pay it monthly. At the moment, I pay it monthly, just because I'm saving up other stuff to put my money in. That, you know, if I was to pay yearly, that's a big lump sum out of it. I think it's about £208. So, you know, when I've got what I want that I'm saving up for, then I will go back to yearly, because it's just so much more easier to not have to keep remembering to dedicate X amount of money for the month. But yeah, I really enjoy it. It gets me out the house. It gets me going to the cinema. It's something that I feel, if you're someone that loves going to the cinema and goes at least twice a week, then you're going to get the benefit. And I feel like it makes you go and see more variety of movies. Because when I first got this, I was very much only really watching horror movies at the cinema, because I couldn't really justify paying back then like 15 quid a ticket for a movie that I probably wouldn't like, whereas opposed to horror, I knew I was going to have a kick out of it anyway, so I would do that. Whereas since getting Limitless, I will go just to make up my money. So there'll be times where there's nothing on that interests me at all, and I will make myself go, so I can at least say that I've ticked it, I've kind of got that extra money back onto, you know, out of profit. And it's really broadened my horizons for film, which is really, really good. I would say when not to go for this would be if you're someone that's in a very cheap area. And I say that because there's some cinemas that you can get like tickets for like £5. You know, like the older cinemas. I believe there's one in Bristol that's about £5. And if you're doing that and you're only seeing 2 movies you know, 2 movies a month, then it's not financially good to go for the subscription. because yeah, they're so cheap, it doesn't really matter unless you're doing so many movies a month. I would kind of stay clear to it. But if you're in a place where tickets are like a tenner or £7 and you're going to go twice a month, especially if you just do the bog standard limitless one, which is just £17, and you're just happy to sit in like the normal seat and you don't really care for recliners, or you don't really care for the premium stuff, then you'll definitely find more of a benefit for it. But yeah, if you're going to go to like a really cheap Odeon, which is like £5 a ticket, £4.50 a ticket, and you're not going to go and see 4 movies there or 6 movies there a month, then I would stay clear, just because it would be financially better for you not to. But yeah, like I said, Cineworld have their own, they have unlimited. Now, I read up about these stuff, so I can kind of give you some information on it. I've never used it. I think my nearest cinema is the Oval, which is like, again, another 45 minutes away. Their system's different, I believe. Their system, correct me if I'm wrong, is cinema, you have like a block of cinemas in different tiers. So like location wise, so like my Oval one will be with some other Southwest ones. But yet you wouldn't be able to use that ticket to one if you were on holiday in Newcastle. Whereas Odeon, the only ones you can't get access to without the premium part of Odeon, with Limitless, is London. So you could go anywhere in England and use that ticket. So that's something to bear in mind. I believe there is a way where you can kind of do like an all access in Cineworld, but I think it's quite a bit more money. But yeah, you don't have one because View's really cheap. So yeah, they don't have one. Showcase cinemas, they kind of have their own. It's not so much a limitless card where you can go unlimited, but you have like a membership card where you can earn points and stuff, and then kind of use that to get money off of tickets and stuff like that. Like a lot of ones have different rewards. My local one in Bridgewater, Scott Cinema, do not have one, and I don't like Bridgewater as a place. So immediately I was like, I may as well travel to Taunton, to a place I like, to a cinema I enjoy, and just do it that way. But a lot of different cinemas locally around you'll probably find will do like their own sort of like reward system, reward points. So if that's something to really look into, if you're wanting to get back into the cinema but it's a bit pricey, and you think, oh, I don't have an Odeon which says the Limitless, you may find ones that kind of do their own version or their own royalty schemes. So yeah, it's all about kind of looking and picking and choosing, seeing what's right for you. But I'm really happy with my Limitless. You get Limitless exclusive viewings as well, like member viewings, where you can often see movies like a few weeks early. Like Fly Me to the Moon, the Scarlett Johansson one. I didn't go and see that one because I was busy, but that came out about 2 weeks before the actual movie came out, where you could see it for Limitless. And you also get discounts off food and drink, and sometimes you'll get cool discounts off of like collectible stuff as well. So yeah, it's really cool if you're someone that is able to afford it and someone that's going to make use of it. It's a really cool thing to do, and I do commend these companies for doing that, because it'd be very easy for them to ignore people's needs, and this does help. I think it helps get the cinema in for a regular number of people. That they know that majority of the time people are going to turn up because they have it, but also it helps out us because it makes it a lot more financially doable for us. So yeah, comment down below if you have been members of any sort of subscription service at your cinema, and yeah, let me know what you thought, and if you left it for a reason, why did you leave it? Were you not using it, or were you just not happy with what it was offering you at the time? Make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. We are doing great guns, and it means the world to me that we are doing so well, so thank you so much for that. And also follow me on the social medias. We are having fun over there, all to do with like the collections and stuff that I'm going to be doing videos on as well. So yeah, it's going to be a bit of a fun time, and I want to get these videos done daily. I want to do daily uploads for you guys. So there should be a bit of videos for everyone. There could be review videos, there'll be kind of looking into like the industry videos, like different things to do with cinemas and stuff like that. looking into movie collectors, collecting and unboxing videos, stuff like that. So there should be a video for everyone in a week. So yeah, that's what I'm going to aim to do. Thank you so much for watching. I've been Sophia Margaritelli. Ciao, ciao.